Hello, I'm Chaz Horn. I'm the founder of Mastery of B2B Sales, and welcome to Epic Failure Friday. That's right. That's when I talk about one of my epic failures from my sales past and how that epic failure taught me something and how it helped me improve. So today I want to talk about something back in 2007. I was working for a small fastener distributor. We worked mostly with small, medium manufacturers. And the president of that organization told me, he said, Chaz, when I first started there, when you reach out, make sure you're talking to the buyer, the purchasing manager, or the materials manager. The C-level, the upper management doesn't want to talk to us because we're the bottom of the priority list. I thought, okay, he's a president, so he must know and understand. So I proceeded to follow his direction. And typically it was long and hard to try to get into someone, and talk to them and continue the conversation. For example, one manufacturer in particular, I reached out for several people over the course of, 2 years. 2 years. Now, obviously, I did other things during that time, but this was not unheard of. I would reach out to someone, call, email. Finally, after 18 months, I finally got through to the purchasing manager. I was able to set up a meeting. I met with her, and then afterwards, I tried to call back. Couldn't get a hold of her. I emailed, called, nothing. So another 2-3 months, and I finally got through to her, and she said, you know what, Chaz? We're not in need of your services. Thanks, but no thanks. And I thought, seriously? And I thought, you know what? Screw this. So I thought, you know what? I am going to call the president of this company. So I did some research about him. His name is Doug, still is Doug, and he doesn't work there anymore, but about him, about the company as a whole. And I thought, you know what? If I needed to talk to the president or a C-level or upper management, I need to have a different conversation. So I reached out to Doug. I actually got through to him. And I said, Doug, this is Chaz Horn. I'm at Infinity Fasteners. Do you have a brief minute? He said, Chaz, I'm real busy. Call me back. Or you actually need to call Sarah and the purchasing manager. I said, well, just give me 20 seconds. And if you're not interested, we can go our separate ways. Fair enough? He said, okay, go ahead. So I said, we work with small, medium manufacturers like you, and we're able to reduce the cost of total inventory by 19 to 23% while increasing productivity in your plant anywhere from 23 to 29%. And I'm hoping to meet with you just to learn about your manufacturing and see if we can help save you, on your total cost of inventory and increase your productivity in your plant. And he paused. It seemed like 2-3 seconds. It seemed like forever at the time. And he says, you know what? Come on in. So we scheduled the time. I met with Doug. And as I'm sitting in his office, he picked up the phone. He said, Chaz, let me get a hold of Sarah. She's our purchasing manager, and she's going to come down here. Sarah, could you come down here? Yeah, okay. Out of her office, she's walking down. I'm sitting right here looking through his office because where I sat, it went right down. And she saw me. She came in, but guess what? The conversation was totally different. We picked up that business, and within the next 3 weeks, it was over 6 figures a year, and it continued to grow year after year after year, 20-30%. So that epic failure of wasting all that time and finally getting fed up caused me to do something differently, to be more strategic, to have the mindset and the confidence to go high. So what epic failure do you have from your past, and have you learned from it? Share below in the comments. Epic failure, what you learned from it, or if you had an epic failure and you're still trying to learn something through your failure. Okay, the most important thing with failures is you embrace them. The faster you fail, the faster you'll succeed if when you fail, you ask yourself the right questions. Questions like, what can I improve? What can I make sure so I don't do this again? Like, I don't want to spend 2 years to try to get through to somebody. Okay? So ask yourself those intelligent questions. Never get down on yourself with a failure. It's part of the process. Embrace it. And most importantly, go rock this day.